Because it's been a while. For those that have subscribed to me, they know that I started my first fibromyalgia video about 2 years ago, and just recently, within the last month or so, I have started picking up and making more videos again. So it's been a while, and so I thought I'd give you an update on that. There's been a lot that's happened in the last 2 years, but I'll try to highlight it for you. As some of you know, I have 2 children now, so of course still have fibromyalgia. There's no cure yet for it. Just every day I'm trying to manage the pain so I can be a decent mother, wife, daughter, friend. So, you know, that's exhausting alone, but we're doing it. I have found out, if you watch my previous video, I'll link it somewhere here, so you'll see I describe what fibromyalgia to me feels like. And I was complaining about a lot of neck pain, and a lot of the doctors were brushing it off as fibromyalgia. But I would have migraines, and it would start in my neck, and it would go all the way up, and it would end to like my eyebrows. So after 4 visits to the ER, I demanded that they did some kind of scan or something, not just say fibromyalgia, give me meds and send me on my way home. So they finally did an MRI. I had to wait a while because that's when I was pregnant with Xander at the time too. So, but I got the MRI done, and they found I had 3 degenerative discs in my neck, and they happen to be, I believe they said C4, C5, and C6. So that has to do with the migraines, and I average about 18 a month. I've been on about every single medication there is for migraines, and no luck. I haven't had any luck with that yet. So then I had about 4 nerve blocks done, and that is hell. That's when they stick these long needles in your neck and they try to, I guess you would say, numb the nerve. So it would lessen the migraines, and you could find out which one is causing it. None of those seem to help, and then of course it caused more pain with the fibromyalgia. And you know, we do whatever we can to try to avoid all the extra pain. But the last one did help a little bit. I think I went 4 days straight without a migraine. So, you know, which that to me is like, that's awesome. So now he tried Botox, and that was really painful. I cried like a big baby. They injected all along in the back of my neck. I'm going to have a picture on that too. Back of my neck, back of my skull, on the sides, on my forehead, and then right above my eyebrow. Pretty much trying to relax all those muscles and those, because that's where the migraine's at. About 2 months ago, and changes I really have seen is that I have less muscle spasms, which those are really painful. Now the muscle spasms you get from fibromyalgia, they're not so painful, but later on with your muscle doing all that work contracting, then you will feel more pain. But as far as the muscle spasm itself, as it's spasming, it doesn't hurt. But with the migraine, it does. So I am happy to see a change in that, but other than the migraines itself, I went a few days without a migraine, solid days anyways. You know, I'm always trying new alternatives. I've lessened the medicine. I got off of gabapentin. Now for me, I had really bad side effects of that. I was at the max dose, and I was just losing gobs of my hair, and it wasn't really helping anyways. So once I stopped that, then I wasn't losing as much hair, which that's really nice. I'm happy I got a head full of hair. Let's see. I've tried Cymbalta. No, that was really bad for me too. It almost seemed like it made the pain worse. That's when I end up having to quit my job, because it was just flare-ups after flare-ups. It was just really hard to deal with. So since then, I found a really good doctor, and he's the one that found the discs in my neck to be bad, causing the migraines, and he's the one that's doing the Botox and stuff right now. Now, if this Botox isn't going to work, they're going to burn the nerve. Of course, there's risks in that too, like anything else. And he said there'd be a section where I'd be completely numb, which isn't very safe, but at the same point, you know, if it helps with the migraines at this point, just do it. But he's trying to avoid doing that because, you know, that's messing with your nerves, and fibromyalgia is all about your nerves. Let's see. Yeah, Gracie is 5 now. She's a really fun girl, and she tries to understand, and I try to be, you know, I can't just run off with her and be all crazy. Sometimes I push myself and I do, but then I'm paying for it. But I try to at least stay active. You can't be too underactive, but you can't be overactive either. You know, both of them are bad for you. So I used to think, okay, well, if I'm going to be active, it's going to be really painful. So just lay here because I'm in so much pain. No, you gotta get up and you gotta get moving. You know, even if it's just walking, you know, whatever, do what you can, but don't just lay there all day, because that's gonna hurt you more. At least it does for me. I like to take the kids for light bike rides, you know, and stuff like that. And I try to push myself even the days when I'm really not wanting to and I'm hurting real bad. I try to make it the only days I don't do stuff like that are my really bad flare-up days. Now, there were a few questions. Now, I'm gonna look. I'm on my laptop right now because since we've moved, I cannot find my batteries for my battery pack for my HD camera. So I'm sorry if the quality kind of sucks, but let me look here. Oh, I can't look on this one. Okay, I was asked a couple questions, and one lady was just diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and she wanted to know what's going to go on now. Now, I know everyone's situation is different, everyone's severity is different. That's what's so much harder about this disease. My symptoms aren't going to be the same as yours, and it's just totally different. So, I was diagnosed by a neurologist, and I believe that's a nerve doctor. And then he sent me to a rheumatologist, and those are more or less your fibromyalgia doctors. That's what they say here anyways. And I believe you see them at least once every 3 months or so, you know, if you're okay with the medicines and stuff. But they'll put you through a lot of trial and error. You know, they'll try you on a new medicine, and then it can take weeks for it to get a full effect, so you gotta wait and see if that helps, and if it's not, then you gotta taper off of it and then try something new. You know, there's some popular ones out there like gabapentin, which I think that's Neurontin. I don't know which one's the generic name for that. And then there's Lyrica, and there's quite a few of them. I have a list of them on my blog, and I can link that below for you if you'd like to look at it. So it's pretty much trial and error. They're gonna try to, if it's a good doctor, they are gonna listen to you, and they're gonna give you all these different alternatives that you can try. And there's water therapy. You could try, you know, just exercising water if you can get around to your like they have arthritis classes, and you can go in there and do some aerobics in water. And there's different kind of yogas and stuff. I mean, there's no way I can do cardio anymore. I used to love working out and doing cardio, which is really hardcore working out. but that kind of exercise, it'll leave me down for a few days. And as a mother, you can't be down for a few days. You have to be up and you have to be moving. Especially with the little ones. Xander is now 18 months old, so he's up and about and wanting to check out the world, curious about everything, don't know dangers of anything. So, yeah, he keeps me going. Let's see, what else? Okay, and there was another question, was how you get diagnosed with lupus. Now, my doctor still believes I have lupus. You know, I'm still, I can't handle heat. A lot of people with fibromyalgia love heating pads. Like, they can't live without it. And me, on the other hand, no, I don't want nothing to do with those. No hot showers, no hot baths, which I do miss those very much. It was nice just to relax and take a bubble bath. But right now, all there really is blood tests. But there isn't one blood test that's going to say you got it or you don't. And that's the problem I'm having right now. I have many symptoms. If you look really close at my face, you probably can't tell it with the lighting, but I get these weird red spots and stuff, and I'll get what they call a butterfly rash. And it's shape of a butterfly like this, and it can be red, purple, but many with lupus get that. There's a whole list of things on lupus too, just like fibromyalgia. And it's another disease that is hell to live with, and there's no cure for it. So, yeah, all you can do is blood tests, and it's an inflammatory disease. And, you know, there's, like I was saying with healthy alternatives, I've been trying a lot of different essential oils. I made a video for that too. I can link that below for you, and in the description box. And some of that stuff does really truly help me in some of my migraines and headaches. No, I can't remember if there's any more questions. I'm not sure if there's any more to update on you. It's just every day is different. I just try to stay positive. You're gonna have your down days. You know, everyone's so different. You just gotta do your best to keep going. Although, you know, you're gonna have your days where you just want to be done. You know, you want to crawl in the hole and be done. And I have those days too. But you just gotta keep going. You know, like, my body's killing me. My arms are just burning and throbbing, and it feels like my body's in a vice, and my legs got this prickly feeling, almost like they fell asleep, but it's pins and needles, like the painful kind. And it's just, all of it's just hell. But I'm thankful I have my lips. You know, there's people out there that have worse than what I have, and they still find a reason to smile. So if they can do it, I can do it too. And that's the whole reason why I started this channel, was to try to, you know, reach out to those that have these invisible diseases, and just to remind you you're not alone, and try to help you along the way, you know. And talking to a lot of you helped me too. And so I'm really thankful for that. You know, that really does help. And, you know, so I'm just trying to continue making these weekly videos and go from there. I also make videos of the kids, and I like to post that. I'm really gotta find my camera, because I can't chase the kids around with the laptop to record them. But I think that's it. But if you have any more questions, please comment below, and if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe. And I will be posting more on what I do to help with my sleep, with different things you can do with your pain, how food affects fibromyalgia. You know, there's no cure out there, so don't fall for those gimmicks. I mean, if there were cures out there, we'd be the first to know. So, you know, there's always a bunch of scams out there that are trying to, you know, earn a few bucks. So just keep that in mind. Or you get the famous, well, I knew this person that had that too, and yeah, Suggestions are nice, but you know, everybody's body is different. So I can't stress that enough. If you have any ideas on what kind of videos you'd like me to cover or whatever, just let me know and I'll do what I can for you. Alright? So yeah, subscribe so then you get all the updates. I'm doing my best to do weekly videos no matter what. So you're gonna see ugly days too, I'm sure. Until then, I'll try to paint a face and look halfway decent. But that'd be it. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.